Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 8 of Farthest Frontier. Little confession here, this is actually the second time that I've recorded this video because I already did it once and then realised after 25 minutes that my recording software wasn't capturing the right window. So I had 25 minutes of me talking to myself over a black screen. So I reloaded the save and I'm going to try and remember what I did basically. So that's a little bit of a pain. So at the end of the last video, we managed to build our school and our healer's house, which will increase the appeal of the houses. So that will get them to upgrade. I'm going to turn auto upgrade off for the time being because we're a little bit short on planks. In fact, I'm going to put 2 more people in the saw pit just to up the rate of which we get planks. I'm going to go and have a quick look at the work camps to try and see if we can get some more trees and rocks and things. I think that one's fine there. The 2 over here might need adjusting slightly because we do have a few buildings that are just, you know, literally still waiting on stuff. That one's fine there for now. And this one's working on that. I'm going to get these guys collecting some stone as well, because we are a little bit light on stone. So that should be fine. Now, there were a couple of other buildings that, as I said, I've done this before, so I realised that I had to build. So I'm going to try and do those again a little bit quicker now that I know that I need them. So we're also working on the windmill. Now, one thing I did discover about the windmill is the windmill needs heavy tools in order to be able to operate, and that is actually a consumable resource. So it's not just used for the building, it actually goes in a slot inside the building and is consumed over time as that resource, as the flour is produced basically. So the other things that I need to get, the first thing is we need another, is it resources? We need another compost yard because the muck was starting to pile up. I also got another, what's it under? Resources or storage? Storage. I got another wagon yard. And the reason for that is, you know, we're now starting to get quite a few buildings that need stuff moving around, to be honest. So I can't remember where I built it in the last attempt, but I'll go ahead and I'll put it in up here. What else did we have? So another couple of things that I built to try and up the appeal of the houses, now that we have some gold, was under decorations. I put in a medium plaza, which was about the largest thing that I could fit in over here near these houses. And I also, quite expensively, put in I think it was a large park, or was it a medium park? It must have been a medium park. I can't fit a large park in. It was a medium park over here somewhere, which doesn't get a lot of houses in, but it does catch some of these ones, and it gets these ones that are over here, on that side of the road at least. I thought that's where I put it in. Maybe I was incorrect about that. Maybe it was a smaller building. Definitely, what was it, a small park? It could have been a small park. That doesn't fit in any easier either. Oh, there is only small and large. There isn't a medium. Like a medium garden? No, I can't even remember now. I think it was a small park, and I definitely put it somewhere in here. It must have been there. That's the only space it'll fit in. I did build another couple of houses around this road. I'm not going to do that just yet because we're not quite at cap, although we will be soon. So you can see we've got a couple of buildings here that are ready to upgrade. That's fine. I'm going to leave them for the time being. I want the other buildings that I'm scheduling to build to actually build first. I'm just going to go into the trading post. I'm going to transfer a little bit more gold over to the trading post because, you know, we might well end up needing it. I'm also going to have a look what other items that I could send there. We don't ever seem to have a lot of baskets in stock, so I'm going to just let them... Oh, so you can keep in stock if you want it to be maxed out. Ah, I see what that does now. So if we want to make sure that this number... normally when we sell something, so here, for example, I'm going off on a tangent here. So normally what would happen is it would tell me how many of an item that I have in stock, that I have in the village. And then this is the number that I want it to keep at the trading post. That's the number that's currently at the trading post and the maximum number I want it to be. If I were to then sell those, it would go back down to 0. And if I wanted to put more in there, I'd have to go and set the number again. But you can toggle on keep in stock. So like wheat, for example, we can tell it to always keep 500 wheat in stock. So that's quite nice. Same with the tallow. We could go always keep like 100 tallow in stock. So that is a potential useful thing. Just trying to make sure if there is anything here that I want to sell, that I do have some of it transferred over, because it's often too late when the trader turns up to go, oh, I wish I had some of these to sell. And then you realise that you can't. I really should just type these numbers straight in because it makes it so much quicker. So we can put some clay in there. We can keep that in stock potentially. I still have some soap, some pottery. We could probably transfer some pottery. I don't know how much pottery we need to keep in, to be honest, but we can probably stock that. Don't want to give away wood, obviously. Sand, beans, herbs. We've got quite a lot of herbs. We could possibly put like... you don't want to put too much in because things can also spoil in the trading post as well. So yeah, let's leave that as it is for now. Let's make sure that we are running. I'm going to go up to speed 3 just because we want everything to get built as quickly as possible. So the bakery, I'm going to put somebody in the baker's slot. They can't do anything until the windmill's built. The windmill is getting there. I'd like to get the food done, so I think I'm going to prioritise the windmill for now. We've got a compost yard here that's got some compost that can be used. This farm here has the lowest fertility, so let's move it there. I think I will also build some more farms. Now, I didn't do that in the last attempt at this video, but I think we definitely need to get some more. And this road potentially, because it has a work camp, could also do with being upgraded. So I'm just going to upgrade that to stone. And possibly even this road. So let's just go and get that put in as a stone road. That's fine. We are now at our housing cap again. So we can go ahead and start getting some more housing in. Now I think what I had done previously is I put another house in on this side, and then I took this road across behind the houses. I don't even remember how I did this now. I think I just sort of took the road across here, because we can join it up with those, and then put some houses on the back side of it as well. So we can put houses in like this. They don't have great desirability, but at least they are all connected up to the road. And I think I might have even had some more coming out over here somewhere. I don't remember how I connected them up, but space for housing. We've got to be careful on food, so we don't want to go absolutely crazy with that. So how are things getting on with the windmill is done? I could consider upgrading some of these roads to... the dirt road does not currently meet the requirement to upgrade, as in we don't have enough stone, basically. But we probably want to be able to get down here more quickly. So some of these roads probably need upgrading to stone, so that we can get down there more quickly. So we'll get those roads upgraded. We're definitely a little bit short of stone at the moment. Having some problems with hunters and arrows. You've just been to fetch them from the Fletcher. The Fletcher's got some in storage. That's not really a problem. Bricks are one of the main things we're going to need now for some upgrades. We should certainly start getting bricks as soon as we can. I'm also going to mark a few rocks here and there manually for harvesting, because we are starting to run short of stone now. And luckily I'm not playing on like an aggressive game where I need to build lots of walls and watchtowers and things that use a lot of stone. You know, we're doing quite well in that sense of things. Second compost heap is built, so that's great. That road is being upgraded, which is also great. A few more little rocks around that we can grab. And yeah, we'll have to wait for that to come back in. Settlement requires additional housing to support a large population. Yes, it does, but we've already got some housing queued up. It just hasn't been built yet. So that is fine. No traders at the moment. So once we've got some planks in stock, because we are starting to make some planks, are all the buildings that we wanted to build built? We've got the wagon house. So yeah, I think we can now turn auto upgrading back on. So you can see now these houses are starting to upgrade, or shelters, I should say. The shelters are starting to upgrade to homesteads. So that will earn us more tax money. Yeah, you can already see that the muck is starting to pile up outside. This is the reason why I got that secondary compost heap. So food stocks are going quite well. Now I did consider potentially building a second bakery. Can't really afford to build a second windmill, although I do currently have some spare heavy tools. But again, it's worth me keeping the heavy tools just in stock, because this is going to consume them. Now the thing is, the windmill turns grain into flour. Flour actually spoils more quickly than grain, and bread spoils more quickly than flour. So you don't want to try and mass produce bread and keep loads of it stockpiled, because it'll just go off. So definitely want to make sure that we only produce what we really need to produce. We are getting some stone in now. This road is being upgraded. This road needs to be upgraded. We can do that part of it, fine. Can we do this part of it? We can do this part of it. And that goes most of the way down to those ones. I think that's as much as we need to upgrade there. That should be okay. So we've still got 9 months worth of food in stock. Let's have a look at the villager happiness. Villagers are all wearing shoes and villagers are all well dressed, although the happiness isn't at 100%, so I don't know why that is. 2 new villagers are born, so obviously the new houses have been constructed. We can possibly even get 1 more in over here. Again, desirability here is not great. We could potentially build more buildings that bump that up. They are within the market's range. These ones aren't over here, but that's fine. We're currently making 31 gold per month, and that is the actual net gain. Taxes from the market square is actually 72, but we're losing 46 a month from what we're paying out, because obviously things like the healer's house cost money. So the healer's actually doing stuff and healing our people. That is good. I love that this person... Is this our... this is a miner. Storage. Waste. The healer's house has waste in storage. Probably shouldn't be storing that. Crops lost to frost, that is fine. So yeah, the happiness is good. We've got some space for us to grow. We have a trader. We might even get a second trader. Right, what do you have? Are you buying anything? You're buying herbs, but far below the average price. I could sell you honey, but I'm not currently keeping any honey in stock. Yeah, he's not really paying an awful lot for the stuff that he's buying. He's selling clay, which I don't need. Soap, tallow, weapons. Yeah, this guy... See, he is a butcher, which is why most of the stuff that he's got is kind of food-based, I suppose. So I don't really need him. I think have we just had a second one arrive? Yes, we have. So you will buy and sell baskets. Yeah, you see the baskets here. We don't have any baskets in stock. I am going to transfer the... baskets back to global storage, because I don't think we're producing them fast enough. He would buy sand, but I don't have any sand there. In fact, nothing that he buys I actually have in the in storage, which is unfortunate. So that's not great. And so he would buy sand at a decent price, but how long is he going to be here for? 67 days. Probably not enough to get any reasonable quantity of sand to the warehouse, but we'll have a look. We might be able to pull it off. So we'll go ahead and do that. Where is the place that makes the baskets? There's the basket shop. You need an extra... Oh, your storage is empty. You require willow. Yeah, that's what slows you down. It's not that you work slow. It's that you actually require a resource that we don't have an abundance of. So I always thought that that was wheat that was from the farms. It's not. It's willow that's actually collected via Herbalist Shack. Looks like we've got a lake or something around here. We'll maybe go and scout that out. I think we're up towards the top edge of the map there, but let's go and have a look at anyway. See what we've got. Lots of places that have got full storage. Yeah, so the Fletcher's actually putting out a decent amount of arrows. I'm not concerned about that. I know sometimes the Hunter's Shacks show that they've got no arrows. I think that's just because they need to go and collect. So it's Trader 2 that we're most interested in. We still haven't managed to get any sand there yet. I could buy clay, I could buy pottery. I don't want to. We are transferring some stuff over there. Are we automatically buying stuff here, or is that just stuff that's coming in? I don't think we're automatically buying stuff. He's now left. Oh no, he's now just become trader number 1. He's still here for another 19 days. We haven't managed to get any sand there yet, so I've got nothing that I can sell him. Yeah, it's not being transported quickly enough. That's the problem. We can't upgrade the trading post until we get town centre tier 3. So that's kind of the main thing that we're aiming for right now. Right, did we get any sand here in time? None at all, because he's leaving. Great. Okay, 7 villagers graduated. So people will be working better. Food is doing well. There's a patch of willow down there that somebody could pick up and move. And go... Is that just some... Yes, it's some that somebody just dropped on the ground. 7 more villagers. We can accommodate them, so let's take them in. So the next upgrade for the town centre is 25 homesteads. We currently only have 7. We meet all the other requirements. Obviously, there's a cost involved. Pretty hefty gold cost. And pretty hefty wood planks cost. But overall, I think we could manage that, providing we get the homesteads. So the main issue with the homesteads at the moment is not having 2 types of food and not having a high enough appeal. So we need to try and get the appeal up. Some of these are already upgraded to homesteads. Yeah, so appeal is the largest issue right now. There's not a huge amount that we could do there. Some things give you absolutely massive amounts of appeal, like the large park. If I could get a large park in here, it would upgrade most of these houses to the point where they could pop. But the point is, I don't have the... and the closer they are, the higher they are. But the problem is I just don't have the space to put them in. I could move the basket shop, potentially, somewhere else. Let's go ahead and move the basket shop. It doesn't necessarily need to be right next to the housing, and it can be further out. So let's go and put it up there. It's also worth remembering, when it comes to moving buildings, it's always better to move a building than it is to destroy and rebuild a building, because when you destroy a building, you only get 50% of the resources back. And I think all of the stuff that was inside the building, being stored in the building, then is left on the ground and has to be picked up and moved. If you move a building, you don't lose any resources, and everything that was in the building gets moved with it. So 500 gold for a large park. Can't quite get it in here because of 2 houses. Which makes me think, can I get away with moving... Or could I even just move that road? What have we got on here? That's a shelter. This is a weaver's building. So I think what I could do is move this road out this way. Connect it up here. I don't know why it doesn't like doing straight lines. It's the weirdest of things. And then manage walls. Yeah, you can't manage roads. You can salvage building. So if I go and get rid of that road, And then I try to put in a large park. Will it now fit in? No. I will get it to go in. I'm going to move the Weaver's building. I'm going to move that further in this direction. And then I'm going to move this. So that there... Is there anything there? No. So let's move this shelter. And this shelter might just end up getting moved somewhere completely different. This shelter's going to go up here. Might not like living that far away, but we need the space. Because we've got to try and get these houses upgraded. So there's a fair bit of work being done here, but stuff's getting moved. We're at our population cap again, so we need to build some more houses. We have a temporary housing shortage because we need to build the new house. But now the park should fit in. So let's put it up there. And does that actually give me a space to put a house in now? Yeah, well, so why wouldn't the house fit in the first place? So we can put that house in there. That one won't quite fit because of where that one is. If I move this one and put it up there as far as it'll go, and then I can put another one in below it, and then we can run a road from here down along the front of these houses as much as is possible. Yeah, let's just run a road down there. We're probably going to end up getting some houses down here anyway. That should work. It's costing us a lot of gold for that park, but it's really going to improve things for us. No more traders yet. So now it's just the process of waiting for houses to upgrade and we get the new ones built, or the existing ones moved, I suppose, is more accurate. I will try and get an extra house or two in against these roads, because we can almost certainly fit one in here. Probably even another one there. So let's get those in. Again, the desirability is not great, but we need living space as much as we need the homesteads. I think that's probably a good place to end the video. I know some of these videos have gone on for like over half an hour, so I am trying to keep them a little bit shorter, so I am going to end things there. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and that you are still enjoying the series. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.